Hi Godzilla fans, this is Red Bodzilla here again with another DVD review. This next DVD I'm reviewing, this movie, I'm sure you've all seen it and you all should have seen it. This is the famous Destroy All Monsters. This is one powerhouse of a movie. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So here, first before I get into that, let's look at the box art, the DVD, and the back. So here's the DVD. The cover art looks very cool. Nice animated versions of King Ghidorah, Rodan, Minya, Mothra, Anguirus, and randomly I guess they threw in Baragon. Oh, and of course Godzilla, if I already didn't say that. This was released by ADV Films. The side's cool. It's got a nice Godzilla 68 picture right there. Here is the back. Up here you have a picture of Rodan, Gorosaurus destroying France, Godzilla in New York, and Manda in Tokyo. Then here is like a collaboration fight scene, which looks like it has Minya, Godzilla, King Ghidorah, and Baragon, and Anguirus. I guess Varan was thrown in there in the corner. So I guess I'll read you the thing on the back. I guess I'll read you the summary on the back. Godzilla nukes New York. Mothra blasts Beijing. Rodan levels Moscow. King Ghidorah tramples Tokyo. The greatest all-star monster battle ever filmed. Under the command of alien invaders, an army of monsters attacks the world, and mankind's only chance is to join together behind the rallying cry, destroy all monsters. I don't know, even that summary just makes the movie sound epic. I mean, this movie itself is fantastic. And, I mean, it's classic kaiju, classic Godzilla. If you haven't seen this movie, you must be living under a rock or something. Every Godzilla fan has seen this movie. So the monsters appearing on the back, there's a lot of them. Looks like 11 symbols altogether. Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Rodan, Gorosaurus, Anguirus, Kumanga, Manda, Minya, Baragon, and Varan. It's a 16:9 ratio, widescreen, Dolby Digital sound, English 2.0 stereo, region 1, and released by ADV. It's starring Akira Kubo, which is one of those Godzilla actors that was in a couple series of films, and I think he was one of the better actors for the Godzilla series. Of course, the music is by Akira Fukube. Special effects. See, here it says special effects supervisor Eiji Tsuburaya, because this was later in his life when his health was starting to get bad. So he didn't do all the effects here. He was mostly a supervisor. So you can definitely tell there's his flair in this movie, though. And of course, it's directed by the one and the only Ishiro Honda. Produced by Toho Company Limited. So yeah, let's look at the DVD. It's pretty plain, I guess, just a silver DVD with the words "Destroy All Monsters" on it. But it's in really good shape, so I like to keep all my Godzilla and Kaiju movies in great shape. This back pamphlet inside here just has the cover art and some... See, ADV is really big on releasing anime, so they have a lot of anime advertised here. I think the biggest setback when I watched this movie on DVD was the actual DVD itself. I don't know why they did this, but with no interactive menus, no scene selection, no chapter skips, no subtitles, no nothing. There's nothing here. You just put in the DVD and it plays through. That was a bad move on their decision. I'm not sure why they would ever do something like that, but I don't know. And I mean, I guess the 50th anniversary edition makes up for this one because it has a second disc that has the soundtrack on it. But that's about all it does. It still doesn't have interactive menus or anything, which Not sure why they would ever do that, but if you can get past that part, this is a really good movie. The Godzilla suit is a very classic kaiju. Is a very classic Godzilla suit. The 1968 one. It appeared in from Destroy All Monsters all the way to Godzilla vs. Gigan. But by that time, it was getting pretty beat up. So this is like this is probably the pinnacle of the Toho Kaiju Golden Age right here. Because starting all of the 1960s films were pretty much classics, I guess. Maybe let alone Son of Godzilla and Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster, but besides those, King Kong vs. Godzilla, Mothra vs. Godzilla, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, Invasion of Astro Monster, and Destroy All Monsters. They're all classic Godzilla films. So, this is a really great movie. There's tons of monsters in here. The Godzilla suit, like I said, very classic. Like, actually, to be totally honest with you, it really isn't one of my favorite suits. It's just kind of like in the middle somewhere. I'm not crazy about it. I mean, it looks okay, but there are a lot of better suits out there that I liked. The scenes in here, most of the scenes in here, the monsters are very realistic. The effects are very believable. This is, I think, a lot of the time where Toho started using excessive stock footage, because the whole scene where all the tanks and the helicopters and trucks are driving and flying in, that was stock footage from a previous movie, War of the Gargantuas, released in 1966. And whenever they fired the masers, I'm pretty sure that was stock footage as well. So, but this was the beginning when they started using excessive stock footage. So, the Golden Age pinnacle of Toho Kaiju movies right here. Everything else, I guess, was sadly it started to go downhill a little bit. And I mean, I'm pretty sure in Japan ticket sales for this movie were pretty good. Not nearly as good as King Kong vs. Godzilla, which is the top grossing Godzilla movie ever made. I think it was in that was in the millions or something. Or no, it was in attendance. There were like millions in attendance for King Kong vs. Godzilla. Pretty sure this movie did okay, but everything after that started to keep slipping and slipping till the abysmal end with Terror of Mechagodzilla, where ticket sales were just, as I said, abysmal. So, yeah, Destroy All Monsters, classic Godzilla movie. Also a good Godzilla movie as well. Out of 10, I'd probably give it a 9.5. 9.5, definitely. Not quite a 10 yet, but it would definitely ranks up there. So, if you don't have this DVD, I'd really say probably just be better if you have a VHS player to get the VHS. But if you're a completionist like me, and you need to have all the movies on DVD, then I'd say go with this one. Or no, go with the 50th anniversary one, because now they're about the same price, and that one comes with the soundtrack. So, yeah, go with the 50th anniversary edition. So, thanks, guys. I will try and do more movie reviews. Thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you later.